Así que estamos de fiesta.
So we are celebrating.
Nos acompaña Héctor, su esposa Estrella desde
We
Florida.
have Hector and his wife Estrella from Florida here with us.
También nos está visitando
We also have here
de
visiting
Holy
with us
Temple, la
from
hermana
Holy Temple,
de la pastora Pope.
the sister of our Aubrey Pope.
Qué bueno es el Señor.
How good is the Lord?
Mira a alguien y dile, creo que hoy voy a hacer algo mayor.
Look at somebody and say, today I think I'm going to do something bigger, greater. Look,
Es que tú te vas a morir.
it's that you're going to die.
Mira a alguien, tú te vas a morir. No,
Look at somebody and say, you're going to die.
de algo te vas a morir.
You have to die of something,
Vejez, enfermedad,
whether it's old age, a
problema,
sickness, problems,
accidente.
an
Te vas a morir
accident.
un día.
One day we're going to die.
¿Para qué preocuparte por la muerte?
And why are we going to worry about death?
Preocupado por algo que viene,
Worried about something that is coming.
perdemos lo que no hemos alcanzado.
But we lose what
Uy.
we have not reached yet.
Preocupado por
Worried
algo que viene,
For something that is coming,
perdemos
we will lose.
lo que no tenemos.
What we still don't
Yo
have.
No sé, pero no.
Oh, I don't know, but
Hay que aumentar
say
la
to
fe.
somebody, we need to increase our faith. Our faith,
La fe hay que aumentar.
our faith needs to be increased.
Suelta el conformismo.
Let go of the conformism.
Dios mío. Uy. No sé qué vaya a pasar hoy, mañana.
I don't know what's going to happen today, tomorrow.
Yo voy a festejar.
I am going to celebrate.
Y mañana vamos.
And
Hoy
tomorrow.
Hoy fiesta
A
mañana.
party today, a party tomorrow.
El que se quiera quedarle en la casa encerrado, quédese.
Whoever wants to stay at home, just bored, you could stay home.
Muchachos, estaban dando quejas hace una semana.
Weren't you complaining
llueve,
some weeks ago?
llueve.
Oh, it's raining.
Ahora ha
Raining.
hecho sol y la gente durmiendo.
And now it's been sunny, but the people are just sleeping.
Hoy muchos no llegaron a la iglesia, están durmiendo.
Today, many didn't even come to church because they're sleeping.
Ay, Dios mío.
My
Mira a alguien y
God.
dile, algo grande
Look
tiene
at
que
someone and
pasar.
say, something big has to happen.
Es más, atrévete a decirle a alguien para los que ya lo saben.
Dare to say to somebody, for those
No
that
te
already know it,
conviertas en el sexto.
don't convert into the sixth one.
Se lo explico a los que no lo saben.
And I'll explain it later to those that don't know it.
Si te da con andar con 5 pobres, el sexto pobre serás tú.
If you choose to walk around with 5 poor people, you're going to be the sixth one.
Si te encanta andar con los conformistas y andas con 5
If you love
conformistas,
to walk around with conformists and you're walking around with 5 conformists,
a la larga el sexto serás tú.
in the long term, you're going to be the sixth one.
Así que salte de ese grupo.
So get out of that group.
Si usted vive en su pasado
If you are living in your
y no
past
puede crear algo bueno,
and you cannot create something good,
usted es familia de Satanás.
you are a family member of Satan.
¿Cómo, pastor?
How, Pastor?
Satanás no sabe crear nada nuevo.
Satan doesn't know how to create anything new.
Entonces tú tienes la opción de sacudirte o quedarte
So
ahí.
you have the option of shaking it off or just staying there.
Oh my.
My God.
Uy, Jesus. Busque su Biblia.
I want you to look in your Bible.
Se van a gozar.
You're going
Se
to
van a
rejoice
gozar,
today.
se
You're going to
van a
rejoice.
gozar.
You're going to rejoice.
Vengo a hablarte un verso que usted lo ha leído 100,000 veces.
I have come to speak about a verse that you have read like 100,000 times.
Si no lo ha leído,
And
pues
if you haven't read it,
esa es buena. Sí, porque
that's a good one.
hay cosas que mire,
Look,
la gente preocupada
the people are worried
por el gobierno
because of the government.
y uno de los gobiernos más poderosos es el del reino.
And one of the most powerful governments is the one of the kingdom.
Uy, santo.
Holy.
Lucas capítulo 7, verso 9.
Luke chapter 7, verse 9.
Hoy vengo a cerrar
Today I have come to close
aquel mensaje que hablamos una vez
that message that we spoke about once
en fe.
in faith.
Yo creo que tenemos que tener fe.
And I believe that we have to have faith.
Tengo una nota aquí que la tengo hace tiempo,
I have a note here that I've had for a
hace
while,
más de un mes,
more than a month,
cuando predicamos sobre el psiquiatra Pablo.
when we preached about the psychiatrist Paul.
Me encanta eso porque
I love that
Pablo
because Paul,
estaba fuera de liga.
he was out of this league.
Yo no sé si usted quiere estar fuera de liga o ser del montón.
I don't know if you want to be out of this league or just be of the bunch.
Si alguien quiere ser fuera de liga, dígale a otro, tienes que cambiar.
If somebody wants to be out of this league, say to somebody else, you have to
Vamos a
change.
ser gente,
Let's be people.
vamos a ser fenómenos.
Let's be people that are phenomenons.
Oh my God. Yo quiero ser un fenómeno.
I want to be a phenomenon.
Uy, Dios mío, Dios mío, Dios mío.
My God, my God, my
Dice
God.
así la palabra.
And the word reads,
Preste atención.
and I want you to pay
El
close
verso usted
attention.
lo ha leído 1000 veces.
You have read this verse 1,000 times.
Otras veces otra gente no lo ha leído.
Other times, other people have not read it.
A lo mejor lo has leído pocas veces.
You've probably only read it a few
Pero
times.
yo vengo a hablarte
But I have
hoy
come to speak today
de que es hora.
that it is time.
Es hora. Escuche
It
bien.
is time. I want you to
De
listen well.
tomar decisiones en fe.
To make decisions in faith.
En fe.
In faith.
Mira, hay gente que habla más de enfermedad que de salud.
Look, there's people that talk more about sicknesses than they do about health.
Hay gente que quieren enfermarse para dar testimonio. No, yo
There's
que-
people that
yo
want
que
to
no
get
dé
sick so
ninguno
that
de
they could give a
enfermedad, olvídate
testimony.
eso.
No, I don't want to give any about sicknesses. Forget about
Pastor,
that.
usted nunca, no quiero
Pastor,
dar
you've never.
testimonio de
No,
enfermedad.
I don't want to
quiero
give
dar
any
testimonio de
testimonies of
enfermedad.
sicknesses. No, I don't want to give them.
Quiero dar testimonio de las cosas
I want to give
grandes que
testimonies
Dios
of the
está
big
haciendo.
things that God is doing.
Sí, Señor.
Yes.
Acuérdese la música ya que mientras yo hablo y eso,
Remember the
ustedes
music while I'm speaking and everything.
tienen que
You
mantenerlo
gotta remain
así,
with it like that.
pero que no compitan conmigo.
But I don't want you to compete with me.
Dice la palabra del Señor de esta forma.
The word of the Lord says in this way.
Hablando Jesús, mira a alguien, dile, no hablando cualquiera,
While
hablando
Jesus was
Jesús.
speaking, look at somebody and say, not anybody was speaking. Jesus was speaking.
Al oír esto, Jesús se maravilló de él. Y volviéndose, dijo a la gente que le seguía, os digo que ni aún en Israel he hallado tanta fe.
When Jesus heard this, he was amazed at him. And turning to the crowd following him, he said, I tell you, I have not found such great faith even in Israel.
Gracias, Señor, por tu palabra.
Thank you, Lord, for your word.
Gracias, Señor, porque sé que nos vas a usar con poder y autoridad
Thank you, Lord, because I know that you're going to use us with power and authority
para bendecir tu pueblo,
to bless your people
bendecir tus hijos.
and bless your children.
Amén.
Amen.
Mira a alguien y dile,
Look at someone and say,
ay, cómo te lo digo.
let me see how I'm going to say
Mira,
it. Look,
mira los engaños del ser humano.
look at the deceitfulness of the human beings.
Facebook está lleno de ellos.
Facebook is full of them.
A ellos no les gusta y que los halaguen.
So, supposedly they don't like to be
Entonces,
flattered.
¿para qué posteas tantas cosas tuyas?
But why are you posting so many of your things?
Cuando a ti te gusta,
When you like,
escúchame
I
bien,
want you to listen well.
y esto póntelo en tu
And you
mente.
have to put this in your mind.
Cuando a ti te gusta
When you like
exhibir
to exhibit
lo que está detrás del telón,
what is behind
dónde
the curtain,
estás, qué
where
hiciste,
you're at, what
con
you
quién
did,
fuiste,
who
dónde
you
no
went with,
fuiste,
where you
en
didn't
qué
go,
lugar
what
estás.
place you were at.
Tú tienes un
You
problema.
have a problem.
Pregúntame cuál.
Ask me which one is the problem.
Inseguridad.
Insecurity.
La inseguridad,
The insecurity.
escúchame bien,
Listen well.
no deja que tu fe crezca.
It doesn't allow your faith to grow.
La inseguridad.
The insecurity.
Mira qué cosa.
Look what a thing.
La inseguridad no permite que tu fe
The
crezca.
insecurity doesn't allow your faith to grow.
El pecado sí.
But the sin does.
¿Cómo fue, pastor?
How was that, Pastor?
Yo no estoy diciendo que te vayas a pecar.
I'm not saying for you to go and sin.
Yo no te estoy diciendo vete y vive una vida de
I'm
pecado.
not telling you to go and live a
No,
sinful
no,
life.
no, no, no.
No.
Lo que pasa es
What happens is
que el ser humano
that the human beings,
está basado más
they are more based
en lo que la gente pueda pensar de ellos
on what the people may think about them
que lo que ellos piensan de ellos mismos.
than what they think about their own selves.
La inseguridad.
The insecurity.
Este hombre tenía una seguridad increíble.
This man had an incredible security.
Eso es uno de los primeros puntos que usted tiene que anotar ahí. Tengo
That's
que
one of
tener,
the first points
tengo
that
que
you have
tener
to write down.
seguridad.
I have to have that security.
Seguridad,
Security.
seguridad,
Security.
seguridad. Porque para comenzar,
Why? Just to start off,
usted tiene que aprender.
you have to learn.
No creas nada de lo que oyes,
Don't believe anything of what you hear,
si solo la mitad de lo que ves.
if not only just half of what you see.
Hay gente que ve cositas
There's people that see little things
y hacen un resumen
and they will do a resume
y llegan a una
and they'll
conclusión
make it to a conclusion
porque escucharon
because they heard
una tontería,
just something silly.
una verdad,
or a truth,
una mentira,
or a lie.
vieron algo,
They saw something,
lo asociaron
they
y
associated
llegaron a su propio
and
libro.
they made it to their own book.
Qué peligroso está
How
eso.
dangerous that is.
La iglesia,
The church,
las modas,
the trends
ahora
and styles.
ahora en las escuelas.
Now in schools,
Oh my God.
my God.
Hay una moda ahora para las jovencitas
Now
ahora en
there's a
las
trend
escuelas
in schools for the young ladies in school
que pueden correr para tercera y para primera sin ningún problema.
that they can run to third and to first without no problem.
¿Tú entendiste ese refrán? ¿No?
Did you understand what I was trying to say? No, I didn't
Yo
understand.
te lo voy a explicar.
I'm going to explain it.
Que lo mismo es
That the same thing,
ser participante con un varón que con una hembra.
it's that they could participate with a man or they could participate with a woman.
Qué cosa, ¿verdad?
What a thing, right?
Se destruye la sociedad
Society is being destroyed
por falta
because of the lack
de hombres y mujeres de
of
fe.
men and women of faith.
Hombres y mujeres con autoridad.
Men and women with authority.
La fe. Mira,
The
alguien
faith,
dile
the
la
faith.
fe.
Look
La
at somebody
fe.
and say the faith.
¿Sabe que yo quiero maravillar a Jesús?
You know that I want to marvel Jesus.
¿Sabe que hemos hablado, hemos enseñado?
You know, we've talked and
Por
we've talked.
eso es importante escudriñar.
That's why it's important
Que
to
a Dios
search.
nadie lo impacta.
That God, nobody can impact God.
David impactó a Dios
Well, David impacted
y el
God,
centurión a Jesús.
and the centurion impacted Jesus.
¿Sí o no?
Yes or no?
Me maravilló.
He marveled me.
¿Cómo es que algo puede ser maravillado si lo sabes todo?
How is it that you could be marveled by something if you know it all?
¿Cómo es que Dios dice,
How is it that God
no hay
says,
nadie, no hay nadie,
There's
no hay
no-
nadie,
there's
no hay
no- no
nadie,
one, no
no hay
one,
nadie?
no
Este
one.
hombre es como yo.
this man is like me?
Nadie igualará a Dios.
Nobody
Entonces,
will
¿cómo
equal
Dios
God.
dijo que David era
So
igual
how
que
was
él?
it that God said David was like him?
No. Vaya
no,
al
no.
diccionario y
Go
busque
to
la
the
palabra
dictionary.
conforme
Look for the
a
word
mi corazón.
conform to my
Todo lo que pienso, todo lo
Everything
que
that I
hablo,
think, everything
todo
that I
lo que
speak,
actúo, Él lo
everything
cree,
that I act,
lo
he
quiere
believes,
hacer,
he wants to do.
lo hace con la
He
gente.
does it with the people.
¿Sabe? Cuando la religión consume al hombre,
You know, when the religion consumes a man,
escúchame bien,
listen well,
el conformismo
the conformism
se comienza a ser primo hermano.
will start becoming a
Hay gente hoy,
cousin, a
viva
brother, a cousin
Jehová,
brother.
viva mi alma.
The Lord live in my
No
soul.
solo en esta
And it's
iglesia,
not only
pero
in
voy
this
a hablar
church,
de
but there's
esta,
people here today.
que hoy
I'm
no
gonna talk
están
about this
aquí,
one. People that are not here today,
que faltaron hoy
that were absent today,
simplemente
Just simply.
porque les está yendo bien.
because it's going well for them.
No se dan cuenta
They don't notice
que viven tras el conformismo.
that they are living after the conformism.
No se dan cuenta
They don't notice
que no están impresionando.
that they're not impressing.
Por eso es que no hay mejora.
That's why they don't get better.
Tenemos que pelear la batalla.
We have to fight the battle.
La fe. Mira,
The
alguien
faith.
dile, es esencial que yo tenga fe.
Look at somebody and say, it's essential for me to have faith.
Cuando estés conversando con alguien que te diga, pues es que tú sabes, yo no tengo mucha fe,
When you are
sáltele.
conversating with somebody and they say, you know, it's that I don't have too much faith.
Sáltele del
Get out of
lado.
their side. Get away from them.
Sáltele, corre.
Get away. Run.
Corre porque te va a
Run.
pagar a ti también.
Because that person will shut you down too.
La gente que viene a
The
entretenerse
people that come to be entertained,
jamás va a crecer en
they're
fe.
never going to grow in faith.
Tú no puedes, mira, todo tiene su tiempo.
Look, everything has its time.
Yo cuando voy a leer no me entretengo.
When I am going to read,
Cuando
I
voy a
don't
estudiar
entertain
no me
myself.
entretengo.
When I'm studying, I'm not
Cuando
entertaining
quiero
myself.
analizar
When I
problemas
wanna analyze
no me
problems,
entretengo.
I'm not entertained.
Cuando me quiero entretener no me vengas a hablar de
When I
palabras.
want to be entertained, don't come and talk to me about the word.
Por eso a mí, mira, hay fiestas que a veces
Look,
yo no
that's
voy
why there's parties that I sometimes don't even go to.
porque la gente lo que quiere es usarte ese momento
Because all the people
para
wanna
hablarte
do
de los problemas
is use that
y
moment
hablarte
to talk
de
to you
cosas y
about their
testimonios.
problems and talk about things and talk
Entonces, si me
about
invitaste a la
testimonies.
fiesta a bailar, vamos a bailar.
If you invited me to the party to dance, let's
Ay,
dance.
no me estás siguiendo,
Oh,
no me
you're
estás
not
siguiendo.
following me.
Sígueme.
Follow
Me invitaste
me.
a la playa, vamos a coger sol y
If
vamos
you
a
invited me to the
meternos
beach,
al agua.
we're gonna sunbathe and we're gonna get into the water.
No, pero es que hay que predicar
Oh
tiempo
no,
y
but it's
fuera
that
de
you have to
tiempo.
preach in time and out of time.
Eso no quiere decir eso.
That
Escudriñe
doesn't mean
y lea
that.
después con
You gotta
calma.
search it and read it
El
carefully.
problema
The problem
es el siguiente.
is the following.
Todo tiene su tiempo, ¿sí o no?
Everything has its time, yes or no?
¿Sí o no?
Yes or no?
Lo dice Eclesiastés.
Ecclesiastes says
Jesús
it.
lo enseñó.
Jesus taught it.
A tus discípulos no ayunan,
Oh,
tranquilos, que
your
ellos están de
disciples are
fiesta.
not fasting. Be calm because they're celebrating.
Ellos tienen al Rey.
They have the King.
Ellos tienen al Salvador.
They have the Savior
Ellos
with
están
them.
bajo
They
entrenamiento.
are under training.
No ayunes si no has sido entrenado.
Don't fast if you have not been trained.
Tu fe no va a crecer.
Your faith is not going to grow.
Necesitamos fe.
We need faith.
La fe no es cuando las cosas van bien.
And the faith is not when things are going well.
La fe se activa en los problemas.
The faith is
La fe
activated
se
in the
activa en las
problems. The faith
consecuencias.
is activated in the consequences.
Cuando tú conoces
When you know
fe,
faith,
tú la hablas.
you will speak it.
Mira a alguien y dile, no actúes.
Look at somebody and say, don't act.
Me explico.
And I'm going to explain myself
La
here.
actuación de la fe
The action of faith
o actuar
or
es el
action
resultado de lo que tú hablaste.
is the result of what you spoke.
Hay gente que quiere moverse en fe
There's people that want to move in faith,
si no lo estás creyendo.
but you're not believing it.
Mejor di no lo creo.
It's better for you to say, I don't believe it.
Deje el vocabulario ese
Stop that vocabulary.
pentecostal que le han
That
enseñado.
Pentecostal vocabulary.
Por
that you've
fe,
been
por
taught.
fe lo creo, por
Oh,
fe lo
by faith,
creo.
by faith, I'm going to
No,
believe
no,
it.
si no lo estás creyendo, mejor di no
If
lo
you're
creo,
not believing,
enséñame.
it's better for you to just say, I'm not believing
Mejor
it.
di
Teach
tengo
me.
problemas, ayúdame a salir
It's better
de
for you
ellos.
to say, I have
Tengo
problems,
ataduras,
help me get out of them.
rómpemela.
I have bondages, break them.
A mí me gusta
I like.
Mira, la vida se está viviendo de esta forma.
Life is being lived this way.
Mientras otros señalan tus defectos,
While others are pointing out your defects,
Dios resalta tus virtudes
God is making your virtues stand out
para llevarte lejos.
just to take you far.
Usted tiene que ser responsable.
You have to be responsible.
Todo. ¿Quién no tiene fe? Porque no voy a orar por la fe, porque la fe no se ora.
Who doesn't have faith? Because I'm not going to be praying for faith because you don't pay. You
Ay,
don't
no,
pray for faith.
no pida oración, aumentame
Don't
la
ask
fe.
for a prayer. Oh, increase
Si
my
fuera
faith.
así,
No, if it were like that,
chacho, todos los servicios, orar por
every service,
otro grado de
pray
fe.
for me. I want another degree of
En
faith.
28 años ya yo caminara por
In
el agua.
28 years, I would be already walking above the waters.
La fe la tienes que creer tú.
You have to believe the faith.
Yo he optado,
I have
escúcheme
opted,
bien,
listen well,
yo he optado
I have opted
no hablar con nadie negativo.
by not speaking with anybody
Cuando usted
negative.
quiera hablar negativo, no me busque a mí porque lo voy a ignorar.
When you want to speak negative, don't look for me because I'm going to ignore you.
Cuando usted quiera dar quejas para estar lloriqueando,
Whenever you
busque a
want to
otro,
be
a mí no.
complaining and crying, look for somebody else, not
No.
me.
Una cosa es buscar ayuda y otra siempre es estar quejándose.
One thing is to seek for help and another is to always be complaining.
¿Sí o no?
Yes or no?
Entonces, ¿qué sucede?
So
Hay
what happens?
problemas
There's problems
y situaciones
and situations
que solo las vamos a poder resolver.
that we're
Escuche
only going to
bien,
be able to resolve them. Listen
solo
well.
las vamos a poder resolver
We're only going to be able to resolve them,
activando
activating
nuestra fe.
our faith.
Fe.
Faith.
Mi matrimonio se arregla.
My matrimony is going to be
Claro,
fixed.
tiene que hacer los cambios.
Well, of course you got to do the changes.
Mire, voy a decir algo.
Look, I'm going to tell you something.
Habemos hombres que somos el diablo.
There's men that are the devil.
Sí, sí, hay hombres
Yes,
que,
yes, yes.
que, uf.
There's men that, oof.
El 90% de los hogares se destruyen por culpa de la mujer.
But 90% of the households are destroyed because of the women's fault.
Pastor, tú eres muy
Oh,
machista.
pastor, you're just a
Tú
masochist.
siempre estás atacando.
You're always attacking the women.
Yo no estoy atacando a la
I
mujer.
am not attacking the women.
Yo predico una verdad.
I just preach a truth.
Yo no, pastor, pues está bien, usted
Not
está,
me,
usted
pastor.
está en
Oh,
el
okay.
10% de
You're
las que
in
no,
the 10%
para que
of
te
those that
sientas
do not,
bien.
so that you can feel good.
Yo no he dicho que la mujer es mala.
I have not said
Porque
that
yo
women
tengo
are bad
una.
because I have one.
Si son malas, ¿para qué tengo una?
If women are bad, why do I have one?
A lo mejor me quedo solo.
I mean, for that, I'll stay alone.
Este es el problema, pastor, ¿y qué tiene que ver la fe?
And pastor, what does it have to do with the faith?
Te lo voy a decir.
Well, I'm going to tell you.
La mujer que tiene fe
The woman that has faith
sabe
knows
que no puede fastidiar
that she cannot
la
bother
mente de un hombre.
the mind of a man.
Esa es la que tiene fe.
That's the woman that has faith.
Tú quieres corromper un hombre.
You want to corrupt a man?
Vas a terminar sola.
You're going to end up by yourself that way.
No. El enemigo sabe crear cosas nuevas.
Does the enemy know how to create new things?
¿De dónde viene la caída de el matrimonio?
Where does the fall of the matrimony comes from?
¿Por quién fue?
Why was it?
Por
By
la
who?
mujer.
It was by the woman.
Oh, no hubo infidelidad,
There was no unfaithfulness.
no hubo robo,
There was no stealing.
no habían amistades.
There were no friends.
Simplemente
Just simply,
quiso escuchar
she wanted to hear
lo que no debía
what she should have not
haber
heard.
escuchado.
What she should have not heard.
Quiso decir cosas.
She wanted to say
Y
things.
usted dirá, pero todo el que tiene que ver con la fe.
And you might say, well, pastor, what does it have to do with the
Mira a
faith?
alguien y dile, él vino a sellar lo que había predicado hace unos meses atrás.
Look at somebody and say, he has come to seal what he had preached some months ago.
¿Cuándo tú te has encontrado con un hombre
When have you found yourself with a man?
Estamos hablando en la normalidad, porque
We're speaking in what is normal.
hay hombres que sí.
Because there's men that also
Pero
do.
en el porcentaje,
But in the percentage.
hoy no siento.
Oh, today I don't feel like it.
Hoy no estoy de humor.
Today I'm not in the mood.
Me duele la cabeza.
My head hurts.
Tuve un día pesado.
I had a very heavy day.
Mire, muchos hombres no quieren estar en su casa, no es porque son andariegos, es porque la mujer es un problema.
Look, many of the men don't want to be in their house, and it's not that they like to be out in the streets. It's that the wife is a problem.
¿Sabes algo?
You know something?
Yo no juzgo un hogar
I don't judge a household
por lo que hablan.
by what they speak.
Yo lo juzgo
I judge them
como caminan.
by how they walk.
Tú sabes dónde un hogar,
You know where a
el hombre es
household,
el sacerdote.
the man is the
Tú
priest.
sabes dónde un hogar,
You know when the
la
household,
mujer se sabe
the
someter.
woman knows how to submit herself.
Oh my God. Yo vine a hablarle a alguien en esta
I
hora
came to speak to somebody in
que es
this hour
necesario que activemos nuestra
that it's
fe
necessary for us to activate our faith.
para que impactemos al Señor.
So
Mira a
that
alguien y
we
le
may
quiero
impact
impactar a
the Lord.
Dios.
I would say to look at somebody and say, I want to impact the Lord.
Ahora voy para los hombres.
And now I'm going with the men.
No hay cosa más fea
There's nothing that is uglier
que un hombre,
than a man
la mujer le dé órdenes.
to receive orders from a woman.
No hay cosa más fea que una mujer presenta cuando el marido está hablando y ella se mete.
There's nothing uglier than a nosy woman when her husband is talking with someone and she comes in and gets
Pastor,
nosy
pero que
into
usted,
the conversation.
acuérdate que yo soy pastor.
Remember, I'm a pastor.
Yo no vine a
I
entretenerte.
did not come
Yo
to
vine a
entertain
salvar
you.
tu casa.
I came to save your household.
Mire, escuche
Look,
bien,
look.
escuche bien.
I want you to listen
Todos
well.
tenemos un grado de fe.
We all have a degree of faith.
¿Sabe cuál fue el error? Y vamos a hablar no en el plan divino.
Do you know what was the mistake?
El
And we're not
error
going to speak on the divine plan. The
en el
mistake
huerto del Edén.
in the Garden of Eden.
Que había una instrucción.
That there was an instruction.
Pero mi amiga Eva
But my friend Eve,
uy, esto como que
this like,
por lo menos las solteras hoy dicen, yo
at
como no
least
tengo
the
marido,
single ones
olvídate de
say
eso.
today, oh, I don't have
Las
a husband. You
jovencitas
forget
dicen,
about
eso no es
that.
conmigo.
The young ladies are saying, oh, that's not with me.
Si tienes a tu mamá, tú lo diles contigo la cosa.
If you have your mother beside you, young ladies say, Mom, it's with you today.
Sí, porque si no
Yes.
tienes marido,
Because if you
¿para qué
don't
te
have
vas
a
a
husband,
preocupar?
why are you
Tú no es
gonna worry?
conmigo.
This is not with me.
El hombre soltero también, eso no es
The
conmigo,
single
yo estoy
man, they can
tranquilo.
say also, this is not with me. I'm calm.
¿Por qué tú crees que vengo a hablarte esto hoy?
But why do you think that I come to speak this today?
Se está corrompiendo la
The
familia
family is being corrupted
por falta de orden.
because of lack of order.
¿Sí o no?
Yes or no?
El orden.
The order.
Que mucho se queja la mujer.
Women complain so
Estoy en
much.
mis días.
I'm on my days.
No, el hombre está fastidiado.
No, the men are all messed up.
Las mujeres que dicen
The women that
como
say,
5 días antes,
like 5 days before,
emocionalmente estoy afectada y
emotionally I'm affected and
no funciono.
I don't work.
5 días antes,
5 days before.
entonces los 7 de los días
And
ya
the
son 12.
7 of the days, that now becomes 12.
Entonces necesitan 5 más
And
después
then
de.
after the fact, they need another 5.
Son 17 días.
That would be 17 days.
Entonces el resto del mes tienes
And
dolor
the
de
rest of the
cabeza,
month, you
tienes
have a headache,
problemas,
you have
no te
problems,
sientes
You don't
bien.
feel good.
Yo quiero que tú me digas algo.
I want you to tell me something.
¿Sabes cómo yo sé cómo tu hogar
Do
funciona?
you know how I know how your household is functioning?
Cuando caminas
When you walk
y otros quieren ser como tú.
and others want to be like you.
Cuando la gente no quiere ser como tú,
When people don't want to be like you,
tú no eres un ejemplo.
you are not an example.
No lo eres.
You are not.
Entonces tú tienes que entender algo.
So you have to understand something.
Escúchame bien.
Listen well.
Escúchame bien.
Listen well.
La unción
The anointing.
Pero pastor, ¿qué tiene que ver eso?
But pastor, what does this have to do with it?
Una iglesia es fuerte
A church is strong
cuando hay familias
when there's
fuertes.
strong families.
Le voy a dar una
I'm
noticia.
going to give you some news.
Gente se está levantando
People are getting back up
que van a hacer el trabajo de los que estaban supuestos a haberlo hecho.
that are going to do the job of those that were supposed to do it.
Hay matrimonios que se están restaurando,
There's
que vienen con
matrimonies that
fuerza,
are
que
restoring
vienen
themselves.
con
They're coming with
coraje,
strength.
que
They're
vienen
coming with courage.
cansados,
They're coming
que vienen
tired.
cansadas.
They are tired.
Tenga cuidado
Be careful.
para que después no diga como muchos
Because
dicen,
I don't want you to say
el
later,
pastor
like many
tiene
said, oh, the
preferencia.
pastor has preferences.
Yo no tengo preferencia con
I
nadie.
don't have any
Le voy a decir
preferences
algo,
with
mira,
anyone.
con ninguno de
Look,
ustedes,
I'm going to tell you something. With
ninguno,
none of you do
yo
I.
tengo preferencia.
Do I have preferences?
Pregúnteme por qué.
And ask me why.
Porque yo sé orar.
Because I know how to pray.
Y muchos que dicen,
And many that say,
óyeme bien,
listen well,
que dicen
that say
que son leales,
that they are loyal,
no lo son.
they are not.
No lo son.
They're not.
Escúcheme bien, pastores.
Listen well,
Escúcheme
pastors.
bien, ministro.
Listen well, ministers.
Voy a entrarte en la fe, voy a
I'm
entrarte
gonna
en la
enter,
fe.
I'm gonna enter
El
into the
problema es
faith.
que cuando no hay condiciones
The
correctas,
problem is that when you don't have the correct
No hay fe.
conditions, there is no faith.
no hay fe.
There is no faith.
La gente se pasa diciendo esta enfermedad
The people are always saying this sickness
es porque algo. No.
is
no.
because something. No.
Mire,
Look,
es hora de cambiar.
it is time to change.
El no puedo
The I can't do it
por yo puedo y lo haré.
for I can do it and I will do it.
¿Sí o no?
Yes or no?
¿Sí o no?
Yes or no?
¿Sí o no?
Yes or no?
Las emociones
The emotions
no trabajan en
do
fe.
not work in faith.
No trabajan.
They do not.
El coraje de un guerrero
The courage of a warrior
es cuando se para en la brecha
is when they stand in the gap.
y dice,
And they say,
aquí me van a tener que matar.
Here they're going to have to kill me.
Estoy hablando en lo espiritual.
I'm speaking in the
Aquí me
spiritual.
van a tener que
Here they're going to
matar.
have to kill me.
Mira,
Look,
si yo tengo que estar dándote instrucciones a ti
if I have to be giving you
de
instructions
cómo trabajar aquí,
of how to work here,
tú no sirves.
you're useless for this job.
¿Cómo, pastor?
How,
Estoy hablando en
pastor?
el caso de ella.
I'm speaking in her
Ya
case.
conoce el trabajo,
She already
ya
knows
sabe
the
las
job,
reglas,
she knows the
ya
rules,
sabe cómo yo soy,
she knows how
ya
I
sabe
am,
lo que me
she
gusta,
knows what I
sabe lo
like,
que no me
she knows what
gusta.
I don't like.
Yo no voy a estar detrás de nadie.
I'm not going to be going after anyone.
No.
No.
Yo tengo dos manos
I have two hands
y tengo dos piernas.
and I have two legs.
Yo sé hacer las cosas,
I
¿sí
know
o no?
how to do the
Mira el que
things.
está a tu lado y yo
Yes or
también.
no?
Dile,
Look at
yo
the one that's
también.
next to you and say, I know
Yo
how to do
también,
them
yo
too.
también, yo
I know
también.
too. I know too.
Elimina Prométete, hazte un pacto.
Promise to yourself, make a covenant.
Elimina el no puedo.
Eliminate the saying, I can't do it.
Elimínalo de tu vocabulario. No
Eliminate
puedo.
it out of your vocabulary. I
Yo
can't do
siempre he
it.
dicho,
I've always
la
said,
gente dice que el chisme.
the people say that the gossip.
Mire, hermano,
Look, brothers.
mire, hermano.
Look, brothers.
Le voy a decir a alguien quién es chismoso.
I'm going to say to somebody who is a gossiper.
Si yo tengo que identificar un problema de la iglesia con un impío,
If I have to identify a problem of the church
Yo
with
soy-
somebody that is a non-believer,
yo soy un daña testimonio.
I am a person that damages people's testimonies.
No hay alabanzas ahora.
Oh, now I don't have no praises.
¿Te pondría usted a hablar mal de Pablito por sus errores?
Would you start talking bad about Pablito because of his mistakes?
¿Por qué no lo haría?
Why wouldn't you?
Es su hijo.
Because he's your son.
Hay un valor en él.
There is a value in him.
¿Sí o no?
Yes or no?
No. ¿Por qué un hijo habla mal de sus padres?
Why does a son talk bad about his parents?
¿Quiere que te diga?
Do you want me to tell you?
No te está dando el valor.
He's not giving you the value.
Y si no te da el
The valor.
valor,
If he doesn't give you the
hay un
value or the
problema.
valor, there is a problem.
algo no va a crecer.
Something is not going to grow.
Entonces, mire.
Look at this.
Te da un dolorcito.
You get a little bit of pain.
Pastor, para que ore.
Pastor, so that you could pray over me.
Porque, ¿verdad?
Because, you know,
Mira, hermano, si te va a morir, te va a morir.
look, brothers, if you're going to die, you're going to die.
Ore yo,
Whether I pray,
ore quien ore.
no matter who prays.
Lázaro resucitó,
Lazarus resurrected.
pero se volvió a morir.
But did he die again?
Te vas a morir como quieras.
You're going to die anyway.
Te montas en un avión,
You get into an airplane.
confías en ese piloto,
You
pero no en
trust
Dios.
that pilot, but you don't trust God.
Te prometen algo,
You are promised something,
pero no crees en Dios.
but you don't believe in God.
Me hago la gran
So
pregunta.
I ask myself the great question.
Entonces, ¿cuál es la fe que yo estoy activando en mi
So
vida?
what is the faith that I am activating in
Yo
my
tengo
life?
que activar
I have to
la
activate
fe, la
the
confianza
faith, the confidence
en Dios.
in God.
Tú tienes que decir, mira, hermano,
You
para
need to
que
say,
mañana dé un testimonio. Yo no me
You know,
atrevo.
brother, so that you could give a strong testimony tomorrow.
Yo
I don't dare because
no estoy preparado,
I'm
no estoy
not
preparado.
prepared.
Mire, todo el que me dice a mí que no está preparado
Look,
para algo
everybody that
en el
tells me that they're
evangelio,
not prepared for something in the gospel,
yo sé
I know
que su vida es limitada.
that
en
their
Dios.
life is limited in God.
Empezando desde mi mujer,
Starting
mis
from my
hijos,
wife, my
por ahí para abajo.
children, on down.
En el evangelio,
In the gospel,
yo te digo a ti, predica, tú
I
tienes
tell
que
you,
predicar.
preach, you have to preach.
Yo hablando a la gente, no los nuevos, ¿verdad? Y
Not
cuidado,
the new people. I'm
porque
speaking
¿cuánto
about the people.
llevaba Sheila?
And be careful because how long had Shayla had been here before she preached?
Tú llevas 10 años y no puedes.
And you have been here 10 years, but you can't do it?
Entonces tú no estás detrás de Dios, tú estás
So you are
detrás
not
de los
going after
beneficios
God.
de Dios.
You're only going after the benefits of God.
El que tiene una relación con Dios, su
The
fe
one
va a
that has a
crecer.
relationship
El
with
que
God,
conoce
their
la
faith is
palabra
gonna
va a
grow.
crecer.
The one that knows the word,
El que
their faith
conoce
is
la
gonna
palabra
grow.
cambia.
The one that knows the word will change.
Tienes que cambiar,
You
tienes
have
que
to change.
cambiar.
You have to change.
Tienes que dejar la poca
You
vergüenza.
have to
Tienes
stop
que
the
dejar el
foolishness.
pecado. Tienes
Stop
que
the
dejar la
sin.
culembera.
Stop the
Tienes que
wickedness.
dejar el atraso.
Stop the
Tienes que
delay.
dejar la changuería.
You have to stop the
Tienes que
childish.
dejarlo todo
You
para
have to stop doing all of that.
nadie va a crecer
No one is going to grow
con el ay bendito.
with, oh, I'm sorry.
Yo crecí.
You know, it's
Es
that
que a mí me
grew
hicieron
up.
tanto
Oh, that did
daño.
so much damage and hurt to me.
Bueno, el mismo que estás haciendo tú por no cambiar.
Well, the same one that you are doing to others because you don't change.
Lo mismo.
The same.
¿Sí o no?
Yes or no?
Mire, yo soy bien exigente.
Look, I am very demanding.
Aconsejarme a mí no es fácil.
To give me advice is not easy.
¿Por qué? Porque yo soy más
Why?
inteligente que
Because
tú.
I'm more intelligent than you.
Yo voy a mirar tu vida.
I'm going to look at your life.
Si tu vida
If your life
no llega
does not make it
lo que yo estoy haciendo,
to what I'm doing,
tú no me puedes aconsejar.
you cannot give me advice.
Tú no puedes
You
aconsejarme.
cannot give me advice.
Y una palabra de Dios
How about a word of God?
Sí.
Yes.
Si Dios te manda. Sí.
If God tells you
Pero
to,
esté seguro que sea de Dios.
But you got to make sure that it's
Porque
coming
eso
from
es tú
God.
yéndote y Dios diciéndome embuste.
Because that's you leaving and God is going to tell me if it's from God or not. He's going to say, no, that
yo
was
no
a lie.
dije eso.
I did not say that.
Tenemos que estar seguros.
We got to be sure.
Tú me vas a hablar de finanzas.
If you're going to speak about
Es
finances
mejor
to
que la
me,
tuya esté bien.
it's better for yours to be well.
Tú me vas a hablar de familia.
If you're
Es
going to
mejor que
speak
la
to me
tuya
about
esté
family,
bien.
it's better.
Tú me vas a hablar de matrimonio. Es mejor que el tuyo
You're
esté
going to
bien.
talk to me about matrimony.
Tú
Your
me vas a dar un
matrimony
consejo
better be
para
good.
permanecer recto. Es
If
mejor
you're
que tú
going
no
to
seas
give me advice
pochinchero.
so that I could remain straight, it's better for you
Mire,
not to be a
la
gossiper.
gente que, y esto lo voy a decir público.
And I'm going to say this public.
Si usted ha estado en más de 2 bochinchitos,
If
usted,
you
yo no,
have
a
been
usted
in
yo no
more
le
than
creo.
2 gossip problems, I will
Ni
not
aunque jure por su
believe
madre.
you, even if you take an oath on your mother.
Nah, yo te escucho,
I can hear you,
pero yo no te hago caso.
but I will not pay attention to
Nope.
what you say. Nope.
Jamás podrás ser edificado
You will never
por
be
alguien
able
que
to
habla
be
a
edified
espaldas
by
de otro.
somebody that talks behind somebody else's
Nunca.
back. Never.
Aquel hombre
That man,
se atrevió a ir
he dared to go
e impactar a Dios.
and impact God.
¿Estás impactando tú a Dios?
Are you impacting God?
Mire, yo le he dicho a la iglesia,
Look, I've said it to the church.
hermano,
Brothers,
usted se tranquilo, usted
Just
mire,
be
usted
calm.
puede venir aquí,
look, you could come here.
se le daña el
Your
maquillaje.
makeup all
A los
runs.
hombres se emburuzan
The
todos
men,
ellos,
they get their hair all
llorando
messed up,
aquí de
crying
pecho
here,
ahí.
you know, with your chest down.
Hermano, nada de eso a mí me impacta.
Brothers, I'm not impacted by any of that.
Las culebras se arrastran.
You know, the snakes, they drag themselves.
¿Tú sabes qué me impacta a mí?
Do you know what impacts me?
Cuando se discierne en el espíritu.
When you have discernment in the spirit.
Usted puede decir y dejar de
You can
decir.
say and not
Usted
say.
puede, no, ay, pastor.
You can say, oh, pastor,
La lloradera de este en todos los servicios.
why is he crying in every service?
Usted va a venir a llorar en todos los servicios.
You're going to come and cry in every service?
Pastor, es que yo siento la presencia
Oh,
de Dios.
pastors, that I feel the presence of
Sientes
God.
la presencia de Dios y
You
habla hasta de
feel
tu madre.
the presence of God, but you talk even about your mother?
¿Qué presencia es la que tú estás
What
sintiendo?
presence is the one that you're feeling?
Sientes la presencia de Dios y
You
no
feel the
le has
presence of
pedido
God.
perdón a tu hermano.
But you have not asked for forgiveness from your brother?
Tienes rencor.
You have rancor.
Tú no tienes ninguna presencia.
You don't have any
La
presence.
gente que está en el pasado,
The people that
que
are in the
tiene
past,
rencor,
that
que
have
tiene
rancor,
problemas,
that have problems,
no están llenos
They
de
are
Dios.
not full of God.
No lo están,
They
no
are not.
puedes.
They can't.
Oh, mira a alguien, dile, ¿cómo
Look at
estás tú?
somebody
¿Cómo
and
estás
say,
tú?
How are you doing?
Si no has perdonado
If you have not forgiven
y él llega hoy,
and he comes today,
tú vas de cabeza
you
para el
are going
infierno.
head first into hell.
Oh, pastor.
Oh no, pastor.
Oh, el domingo antes de
On Sunday before
Memorial Day,
Memorial Day,
para que lo tengas en memoria.
so that you could have it in your memory.
Este domingo
This Sunday,
vine a salvar a alguien.
I have come to save somebody.
Pastor, dijiste restauración. No,
Pastor,
yo voy
you
a
said
restaurar a
restoration.
alguien
Oh yes,
hoy.
I'm going to restore somebody today.
Jesús fue a Samaria por una mujer.
Jesus went to Samaria.
Yo
because
vine a
of one
restaurar
woman.
a alguien
I
hoy.
have come to
Yo
restore
vine a
somebody
decirle
today.
a
I have
alguien
come to
hoy.
say to somebody today.
Voy a impactar a Dios. Dile a alguien, voy a
I'm
impactar a
going to
Dios.
impact God. Say to somebody, I'm going to impact God.
Mire, yo hice un trabajo en mi casa
Look, I did a job at my house
que preferí pagar,
that I preferred to pay for,
pudiéndolo hacer,
being able to do
pero
it.
sabía que no lo iba a hacer con la excelencia que lo iban a hacer.
But I knew that it was not going to be done with the excellence that
Me
it was
podía
gonna be done.
economizar algo,
I could have saved something,
pero la excelencia
but the
del
excellence
trabajo que yo quería,
of the job that I
yo
wanted,
sabía que yo no tenía las
I
capacidades.
knew that I didn't have the capacity.
Puedo tener ciertas
I can
virtudes,
have certain virtues,
pero no las
but
capacidades.
not the capacity.
Hazte una pregunta.
Ask yourself a question.
¿Quieres virtud para fe o capacidad?
Do you want virtue for faith or capacity?
Hay cosas
There's things
que tenemos que aprender.
that we need to learn.
Dentro de lo que se trabajaba,
Inside of what was being worked on,
el sub y baja de las escaleras
the
cuando
going
estamos
up of the
trabajando,
ladder when we're working,
Ya después de 4 horas,
After 4 hours,
una escalera de 6 pies,
a ladder that is 6
tú no sientes el final de bajar.
you don't feel the end of going down.
Tú crees que estás en 30 pies de
You think
escalera
that you're 30 feet up on a ladder
porque ya estás cansado.
because you are tired.
Se te olvida algo después que estás
If
arriba.
you forget something after you've already climbed up,
Entonces tú empiezas a buscarte en los
and then you
bolsillos,
start looking in your
empiezas a buscar
pockets,
donde quiera, a ver
you
si
start looking
era un
everywhere.
tornillo, a ver si tienes uno
It
por
was-
casualidad
it
ya
was a
guardado
screw that
uno
by any coincidence
Te
you
buscas
had
en
one.
las
You
medias.
look in your socks
y no lo encuentras.
and you don't find it.
Tienes que volver a dónde?
You have to go back where?
Tienes que volver a
You have to
dónde?
go back where?
Para completar el trabajo,
So that
¿verdad?
you can complete the job.
No
right?
adelantes lo que Dios no te ha mandado a adelantar.
Don't go
No
ahead
brinques lo que
of
Dios
what
no
God
te ha
has not
mandado a
told you to go
brincar.
ahead.
No quieras
Don't
avanzar
jump when God has not told you to jump.
cuando Él no
Try
te ha
to
dicho
go
que avance.
when He has not told you to advance.
Aprende a esperar,
You gotta learn
aprende
how
a
to wait.
respetar,
Learn how to
aprende a
respect.
recibir
Learn how to
instrucciones,
receive instructions.
aprende.
Learn.
Si tú eres hijo de esta casa
If you are a son or a
y
daughter
tú
of
le
this
dices
house,
a la gente que tienes un llamado
and you say to the people that you
y
have a
por mi
calling,
filtro no ha pasado,
and it has not went through my
hay
filter,
dos cosas.
there's
O
two
no eres
things.
de aquí
Either you are not from here
o yo estoy mal.
or I'm wrong.
¿Por qué, pastor?
Why, pastor?
Ya te dije. Yo
I
no te
already
dije.
told you.
Y a lo mejor es que no eres de aquí entonces.
I said, well, probably you're not from here.
Pastor, voy a abrir obra.
Pastor, I'm going to open up a ministry.
Ábranla.
Go, open it.
¿Quién soy yo para decirte que no?
Who am I to tell you not
Pero
to
si
do
no
it?
pasa por mi filtro,
But if it doesn't go through my filter,
váyanse.
you could leave,
Pero mi apoyo no lo tienen.
but you're not going to have my support.
Ay, no regresen porque tampoco lo voy a recibir.
Oh, and don't return because I'm not going to receive you neither.
No regrese porque no te voy a
don't
recibir.
return because I'm not going to receive
¿Por
you.
qué?
Why?
Porque trataste de dividirme,
Because you tried to divide
pero no
my
te
church,
salió.
and it didn't come
Ahora
out
me
right.
necesitas
Now you need me
para unir lo que yo dividí.
to unite what you divided.
Aquel hombre
That man
se atrevió a caminar.
dared to walk.
¿Cuántos aquí le han hecho una operación?
How
Pero una
many of you here
operación, ¿no?
have gotten an operation
No que te
done?
sacaron un nacido.
But an
Una
operation, not
operación.
that they just extracted something. An operation.
Tú estás confiando en un hombre.
You're trusting in a man.
No lloré.
Oh no, I
Mire,
prayed.
muchos de nosotros nos operaron y no éramos cristianos.
You look, many of us got operations and we weren't even Christians.
Nos duermen.
They put us to sleep.
Nos cambian el sistema.
They change our system.
Nuestra respiración, nuestros
Our
latidos.
breathing, our
Y
heartbeats.
estamos creyendo en ese
And
doctor
we
porque
are
nos lo
believing in
recomendaron.
that
¿Sí
doctor
o no?
because they recommended it to us.
Nos lo recomendaron.
They recommended
Cuando
it
hay
to
una
us.
recomendación,
When there's a
es
recommendation,
porque hay un buen...
It's because there's a good.
Al oír esto, al oír esto, al oír esto, al
By
oír esto,
hearing this,
no se puede vivir sin fe.
you cannot live without faith.
Porque tú te pones el cinturón aparte de la ley que si te coge el policía.
Why do you put your seatbelt on? Besides the law that if the police officer catches you.
Pero ¿cuál es el propósito de ponerse un cinturón
But
en
what
el
is the
auto?
purpose of putting on a seatbelt in your car?
Seguridad.
For safety.
Te puede salvar la
It
vida.
can save your life.
Yo nunca he tenido accidente.
Oh, I've never had accidents.
Gloria a Dios que nunca
Well,
has tenido
glory to God that
accidente.
you've never had an accident.
¿Tú nunca te has muerto?
You've never died.
¿O te has muerto? No,
Or have
¿verdad
you
que no?
died?
Pues
No,
siempre va a haber una primera vez.
So it means that there's always going to be a
Entonces,
first time.
ahora hay que moverse
So now we got to move
en fe.
in faith.
La gente está ahora gritando.
The people are now screaming.
El gobierno,
Oh, the government,
el presidente,
the president,
aquel,
oh, that person,
el otro.
the other.
Todo el que votó por él
Everybody that voted
se
for him,
está chupando las consecuencias.
you now have to suck up the consequences.
¿Por qué?
Why?
Porque a mí no me ha afectado en nada.
Because he has not affected me in anything.
Porque yo le creí a Dios.
Because I believed God.
¿Qué hago? ¿O agrado a los hombres?
What do I do? Do I please
O agrado a
man?
Dios.
Or do I please God?
Pastor, no mezclo una cosa con
Oh,
otra.
pastor, don't mix
No.
no.
Yo tengo que estar sano
I
mentalmente
have to be mentally healthy
para confiar en Dios.
to be able to trust in God.
¿Vieron la noticia?
Did you see the news?
¿Cuánto tiene el país para si no salda unas deudas?
How long does the country have if they don't pay off some debt?
¿Quiere que te diga algo?
Do you want me to tell you something?
toda ayuda de gobierno,
every government help,
si la deuda no se salda en una fecha
if the
específica,
debt is not consolidated in a certain
será
specific
quitada.
date, will be taken away.
Sección 8,
Section 8,
Medicare,
Medicaid,
Seguro Social,
Social Security,
todo eso va a ser quitado.
all of that is going to be taken away.
¿Por culpa de quién?
Because of whose fault?
Dígalo.
Say
¿Cuál es el
it.
miedo?
Why are you scared?
¿Por culpa de quién?
Whose fault?
¿De Dios?
Is it God's fault?
No.
Nope.
Oh, que la Biblia dice.
Oh, that the Bible
Sí, la
says.
Biblia habla de problemas, de
Yes, the
catástrofes,
problem
de
speaks about
temblores.
catastrophes, problems,
Pero
earthquakes.
también digo,
But it also
también
says,
digo,
he also said,
le digo a su padre,
he said to his
no te
father,
pido que los saques del
I don't
mundo,
ask
pero
you to
que
take
los
them out of
cuide
this world, but
en
take
el
care of them
mundo.
in this world.
Los hijos de Dios
The
serán,
sons and daughters of God.
los hijos de Dios serán guardados.
The sons and daughters of God will be protected.
Si tuviera aquello fuera feliz.
If I would have this, I would be happy.
¿Por qué no empiezas a decir lo tengo todo y soy feliz?
Well, why don't you start saying, I have it all and I am happy?
¿Cómo es posible que no
How
tengas
is it
un
possible
carro
that you don't
y
have
eso
a
te
car
hace ser un infeliz?
and that
Que no
makes you
tengas
be
una
unhappy?
casa y eso te hace
You don't
ser...
have a
No, no,
house
no,
and
no,
that
no,
makes
no,
you
no.
unhappy. No, no, no,
Yo
no,
te
no,
voy
no.
a decir algo.
I'm going to tell you
El
something.
tener salud es la envidia de muchos.
Having health is the envy of many.
Hay gente que daría todo lo que tiene
There's
por
people
tener tu
that will
salud.
give everything that they have.
Hay
to have
gente
the
que
health that
daría
you have.
todo por tener un hijo.
There's people
Hay
that would
gente
give
que
it all
daría
to have
todo
a son.
por volver a ver.
There's people
Hay
that would
gente
give
que
it all to
daría
be able
todo
to
por
see again.
caminar.
There's people that would give their all to be able to walk again.
¿Sabe?
You know,
Tenemos que ser persistentes.
we need to be persistent.
Y agarrando la onda.
You have to start grabbing
Te
this
tuve
wave.
que sacudir al principio.
I had to shake you in the beginning.
Porque es que hay mucha gente que no quiere entender que el problema son ellos.
Because there's many people that don't want to understand that the problem is them.
Entonces, cuando tú te adaptas
So when you get adapted
y te juntas con gente que se adaptan a tu problema,
and you get together with people that get adapted to your problem.
mire, usted y yo podemos estar hablando.
Look, you and I can be talking.
A la que tú me entras como en esa área de chisme, tú me ves que yo
And
veo
as
como
soon as
Michael
you
Jackson.
enter into that area of gossip,
Me
I start
voy
doing like Michael
porque
Jackson.
ahí viene este
I'm
o
leaving
esta a dañar el ambiente.
because he's coming to damage the environment.
La fe,
The faith.
hay que moverse.
You have to move.
Hay que creerle a Dios.
You have to
Hay que
believe God.
creerle a las
You
circunstancias.
have to believe the
Se te rompe el carro, deja las quejas.
If your
No
car
tuviste
breaks
el pagaré este mes, deja las
You
quejas.
could not pay it this month. Stop complaining.
Todo una queja.
Everything is a complaint.
No tengo.
I don't have.
No puedo.
I can't.
Pero cuando Dios le da algo,
But when God gives you something,
entonces tú eres de los que vive para Dios cuando tienes.
then you are one of those that lives for God when you have.
No, no, te van a cortar la
No,
luz.
they are
Se
not
te va a
cutting your
atrasar un día el
electricity.
pagaré
You know,
del
one
carro.
day you're gonna
Se
make
te va a
your
atrasar
car
la
payment
casa.
late. One
Se-
day your house payment is going to be late.
No vas a tener tal vez para comer
You're
como
probably
quieres.
not going to be able to have enough to eat the way
Vas
that
a
you want to
tener
eat.
problemas en tus
You are
negocios.
going to have problems
Ahí
in your
es
business.
donde acá hay que
But
pararse.
there is where you have to
Ahí
stand.
es que hay que hacer como
There
los
is where
jóvenes
you have to
hebreos.
do like the young Hebrew men.
Quítame el carro,
Take
quítame
my
la
car,
casa,
take my
quítame
house,
todo.
Take it all.
No lo dijo el salmista.
Didn't the psalmist say it?
Pero no quites de mí.
But don't take from me.
No quites de mí tu espíritu.
Don't take from me your spirit.
El salmista dijo,
The
si te
psalmist
tengo a ti lo
If I
recupero
have you,
todo.
I will recuperate it all.
Si te tengo a ti,
If I have you,
no he perdido nada.
I have not lost nothing.
Si los problemas te desaniman,
If the problems discourage you,
tu fe está bajita.
your faith is low.
Espérate.
Wait a minute, wait a minute,
Espérate.
wait a minute.
Si alguien tenía que tener desánimo,
If somebody had to be discouraged,
era David.
it was David.
Todos los problemas que le pasaron en la casa,
All of the problems that happened in his house,
lo perseguían.
he was being persecuted.
Se tuvo que hacer el loco.
He had to act like he was crazy.
Pero mira qué cosa.
But look what a thing.
Se hizo el loco para la
He
gente,
acted crazy for the people,
pero se pasaba mirando para el cielo.
but he was always looking up to heaven.
Para engañar a este.
Just to deceive him.
Tienes que atreverte
You have to dare
a buscar algo que maravilla a Dios.
to look for something that's going to marvel God.
Algo, mira.
Look.
Ay. Maravillar.
To
Dice
marvel.
que es causar una gran admiración o asombro.
It says that it's to cause a great admiration or astonishment.
El tipo asombró a Jesús.
The man, he marveled Jesus.
Predicadores que te dicen,
Preachers that
a
say,
Dios no lo impactamos.
oh, we can't impact God.
Mentira,
That's a lie.
a Dios lo impactamos.
We do impact God.
No quitemos su soberanía,
Let's not take away his sovereignty,
pero a Dios lo impactamos.
but we do impact God.
¿Cómo tú sacas a Dios del trono?
How do you take God out of his throne?
¿Con qué?
With what?
Con tu alabanza.
With your
O
praise.
sea, lo deja todo.
He leaves it all. He
Alguien
says,
está hablando de mí.
somebody is talking
Alguien
about
está
me.
gritándome.
Somebody is screaming out to me.
Lo que pasa es
What happens is
que nosotros
that
en los
we,
problemas,
in the problems,
aquel iba para una guerra, aquel iba para una
oh,
batalla,
that
yo no
one
sé
was
por dónde
going
iba el
to a battle, he
centurión,
was
qué
going
iba a
to
hacer,
a war,
de
I
dónde
don't know where
venía,
the
cómo iba a
centurion was
ser.
going, where he was coming and what he was going to do.
Pero hizo una pausa.
But he did a pause.
Varón,
Man,
tengo un problema.
I have a problem.
Ay, Shabara, ay,
He didn't
Shabara,
start
ay,
out.
Lord. Jesús, ¿puedo hablar con usted?
No, he said, Jesus, can I talk to you?
Sí, dígame.
Yes, tell me.
Tengo este problema.
I have this problem.
Un siervo.
A servant.
Un siervo.
A servant.
Necesito que usted envíe su palabra.
I need you to send your word.
Pues vamos para allá, no hay
Oh, well, let's
necesidad.
go over there. Well, there's no necessity.
Yo soy.
I am
Un hombre de autoridad.
a man of authority as well.
Por eso es que mucha gente la fe no le crece
That's
porque no
why
tienen
many people, their
autoridad.
faith does not grow because they don't have authority.
La autoridad.
The authority.
Oh, la autoridad
The authority.
mueve la fe.
It will move
Va
the faith.
agarrada.
It's grabbing
Cuando
onto
tú
it.
reconoces
When
autoridad,
you recognize the authority,
tú tienes derecho a tener autoridad.
you have the right to have
Mientras
authority.
tanto no puedes.
In the meanwhile, you can't.
Así que deja el no puedo.
So stop with that. You can't.
No hay
Oh,
oportunidades.
there's no opportunities.
Créalas tú.
You create them.
Pastor, no consigo trabajo.
Pastor, I can't find a job.
Levantándote a las 11.
But you're waking up at 11?
Oh, muévete.
No, you gotta move.
Hay que pintar eso. Yo sé pintar, brother.
Does that need to be painted? I know how to paint, man.
Y le aclara, de
And you'll
gratis
make
no
it
estoy
clear.
buscando trabajo.
I'm not gonna do it for free. I'm looking for a job.
Pastor, yo sé planchar. Te
Pastor,
manda ropa al
I
laundry.
know how to iron. Do you send clothes to the laundromat?
Yo se la
Or
plancho.
to the dry cleaner? I can do it.
Oh.
Oh.
Hay cosas
There's things
que solo se van a mover
that are only going to be moved
cuando tú y yo lo creamos.
when you and I believe it.
Cuando tú y yo decidamos.
When you and I decide it.
Jesús,
Jesus,
¿hijo de quién dijo?
son of who did he say?
¿Cuál era el problema de aquel?
And what was that one's problem?
Aquel que gritó así,
That
Jesús,
one
hijo
that
de
screamed
David,
like that.
ten
Jesus,
misericordia
son
de
of
mí.
David, have mercy
¿Era
over
qué?
me. What was
No
what?
mudo.
He was blind. He wasn't mute.
Lo que pasa es que la gente busca un impedimento.
What happens is that the people will look for an
Y
impediment.
por estar pendiente a las ayudas de gobierno,
And because they want to be paying attention to the
se
government
le olvida
help,
la fe.
they forget about the faith.
Tienes que seguirme,
Oh,
tienes
you
que
gotta
seguirme.
follow me here. You gotta follow me.
Tienes que impactar.
You got to impact.
La fe.
The faith.
Cuando la fe.
When faith.
Le voy a decir algo
I'm gonna tell
y
you
se lo voy a
something.
decir con mucho
And
respeto.
I'm going to say it with a lot of
Cuando usted
respect.
se encueva en su problema,
When you put yourself in a cave in your problem,
usted me decepciona.
you let me down.
¿Cómo, pastor?
How, Pastor?
Porque después cuando las cosas te van bien me quieres animar.
Because then when things are going well for you, you want to come and encourage me.
A mí no me vas a animar.
You're not going to encourage me.
Créemelo que a mí no me anima.
Believe me that you're not going to encourage me.
Y tú dirás, pastor, pero no
And you
lo
might say,
digas.
"Oh,
Que
pastor,
si te
don't
sientes
say
bien,
it."
bien. Y si te sientes mal,
No,
ese es tu problema.
if you feel good about
No es
it,
el mío.
fine, and if you don't feel good about
No
it,
es
that's
el
not
mío.
my problem.
El
That's
que
not
se
my
envió
problem.
fuiste
That's
tú.
your problem.
La que se
You're the one
envió
that
fuiste
became
tú.
weak.
¿Verdad que sí?
You're the
Ese
one
es
that
tu
became
problema,
weak.
no es el mío.
That's your problem, not mine.
Cuando a ti te importa lo que digan,
When you care about what is being said,
tú no te cuidas en las cuatro paredes.
you don't take care of yourself in the four
Tú
walls.
te cuidas en la calle.
You take care and are careful out in the streets.
La fe
The faith.
la necesitamos para cambiarle el sistema.
We need it so that we could change the system.
La fe
The faith.
la necesitamos.
We need it.
La fe va a determinar
Faith is going to determine
lo que va a suceder en tu vida.
what is going to happen in your life.
Para ti un día.
Stand one day.
Es que yo tengo tanto.
It's that I have so much.
¿Qué diablo tienes? Dime.
What the devil do you have? Tell me.
Tengo tanto en la cabeza.
I have so much in my
¿Qué
head.
tú tienes en la cabeza?
What do you have in your head?
Es que tú no sabes dónde yo
It's
crecí.
that you don't know where I grew
¡Qué
up.
maldita
What a
maldición
curse.
la gente ha creado en su propia cabeza!
The people have created in their own head.
Es de donde vengo.
Oh, it's where I come from.
De donde vienes. Si
Where you
ese es
come
tu
from.
pensamiento,
If that's your thought,
nunca has salido de allí.
you've never come out of there.
La fe.
The faith.
Yo tengo que creer en la gente.
I have to believe in the people.
Pastor, pero yo voy a creer.
Pastor, but that's, I am
Ya,
going
ya
to
yo
believe.
sé, hay unos que van a trabajar por
I
paciencia.
already know that there's some that are going to work by passion.
En la conferencia,
In the conference,
¿cuántos líderes aquí se molestaron?
how many leaders got upset here?
Pero no tuvieron los pantalones ninguno,
But
ninguno,
none of them had their pants on right
para decírmelo a mí en la cara.
to come and tell me right in my face.
Pero yo se lo dije,
But I told them,
porque yo dije, si no tienes pasión,
because I said, if you don't have
tú
passion,
trabajas por beneficio.
you just work for the benefits.
Pastor, se van a ir. Que
Oh,
se
pastor,
vayan.
they're going to leave.
Que se vayan.
Let them leave.
La Biblia me enseña a
The
mí
Bible teaches me
que el que quiere estar está.
that whoever wants to be is going to be,
Y el que se quiere ir,
and whoever wants to
se
leave
va a ir.
is going to
Y
leave.
después Jesús cierra con broche
And
de
then
oro.
Jesus, he closes with,
Porque nunca
because they were
fueron
never
de ahí.
part of there.
Tenga cuidado
Just
conmigo.
be careful with
Usted
me.
no está trabajando con un neófito.
You're
Usted no
not
está
working
trabajando
with
con
a
uno
neophyte. You're not
que le gusta
working
agradar a los
with-
hombres.
with one that likes to please men.
Usted está trabajando con un
You are
hombre que
working
entiende lo que es
with a
Dios,
man that
lo que es
understands
Jesús,
what
lo que es
God
la
is, what
palabra,
Jesus is,
lo que
what
Dios
the
va a
word
hacer,
is, what
para
God
dónde
is,
vamos,
and
qué
where
vamos
we're
a hacer,
what we're gonna do,
dónde vamos a
where
conquistar.
we're gonna conquer.
Canaliza, dile a alguien, canaliza tu vida,
Look at
canalízala.
somebody and say you have to channel your life.
Canalízala,
Channel your
canalízala,
life. Channel your
canalízala.
life.
Dijo alguien,
Someone said,
le hizo una pregunta a un sabio.
and this person asked a wise man a question.
Dijo, ¿dónde puedo encontrar la mujer perfecta?
He said, where can I find the perfect woman?
No, perfecta no, perdón.
Excuse me, not perfect.
¿Dónde puedo encontrar la mujer correcta
Where can I find the correct woman
para mí?
for me?
El sabio le dijo,
And the wise man
deja de
said,
buscar la mujer correcta.
stop looking for the correct woman.
Empieza a hacer las cosas tú
And you
correctamente
start doing things correctly
para que encuentres esa mujer.
so that you can find that woman.
Eso se aplica para los dos.
And that is applied for both.
Pastor, ¿dónde puedo conseguir el hombre
Oh,
correcto?
pastor, where can I find the correct man?
¿Estás haciendo las cosas
Well,
correctas?
are you doing things correctly?
Si no las estás haciendo correctas,
If you are not doing them correctly,
Dios nunca te va a traer un hombre correcto.
God is never going to bring you a correct man.
Él no lo va a
He's
traer,
not going to bring him.
ni a la mujer tampoco.
And to the woman, he's not going to bring her, the woman neither.
Haz lo correcto, porque la Biblia dice,
Do what is correct because the
haz lo
Bible
correcto y yo
says,
añado.
do what is correct and I will add.
No, pastor,
Oh, no, pastor.
busca mi reino y su justicia
But it says,
primeramente
seek my kingdom and its
y
righteousness
todas las
first.
otras
And then all
cosas,
other things,
estas que te hablé anterior para que lo
these that I
entiendas,
spoke to you previously
serán
so that you can
añadidas.
understand me, will be added.
Lo que pasa es que tú añades para que Dios corrija.
What happens is that you add so that God can correct.
Mire, lo que tú añadiste
Look, what you added,
puede trabajar,
it can work,
pero va a tener muchos problemas.
but it's going to have a lot of problems.
Muchos.
A lot of
Que Dios no va a
problems
corregir.
that God is not going to correct.
No. ¿Por qué, pastor?
Why, pastor?
Sencillo.
Simple.
Él no va a violar su ley.
Because he's not going to violate his
No es que
law.
te va a ir mal,
It's not
te
that
puede
it's
ir
going to go bad for
bien.
you. It may go good.
El camino está difícil.
The path is difficult.
Aprendí a vivir en la dificultad.
Well, learn how to live in the difficulty.
La fe,
The faith.
esa emoción.
It's emotion.
¿Por qué tú crees que yo no permito aquí eso de estar dando
Why
palabras?
do you think that I don't allow
Soñé,
just
te voy a dar
anybody
una
to come
palabra.
and give a word to another person here? Oh, I had a dream. I have a word for you.
Casi no ora y vienes a darme palabras.
You hardly don't pray, but you're coming to give me a word?
Cuando llueve, se moja todo el mundo si salimos afuera.
When it rains and we go outside, does everybody get wet?
Yo le he dicho a usted,
I've said it to you.
usted sabe quiénes son los que pueden orar, ¿sí o no?
You already know who are the ones that are allowed
Si
to
dejas
pray.
que
Yes
otro
or
te
no?
ponga las
But if
manos,
you allow somebody else to lay
ese es
hands on you,
tu problema.
that is your
A
problem.
mí tú me ves, te la agarro.
If you come to me, I'm going to grab your hand.
Tú eres del equipo de oración.
Are you of the prayer team?
Si no eres,
If you are not
no,
one
papi,
of them,
ora por tu mujer.
I'm going to say, no, hon, and no, man, you can pray for your wife.
No, pastor, si se
No,
siente
pastor,
mal.
how about if they feel bad?
Y si te da una palabra que te deteriore.
But how about if they give you a word that's going to deteriorate you?
Si te da una palabra que apague tu matrimonio.
How about if they give you a word that's
Si
going
te
to
da
shut
una
off your
palabra
marriage?
que
How about if they give you a word?
no es que siente a Dios, siente al diablo, siente a
Oh,
quien
it's
te
that
dé la
I
gana.
God. You can
Pero a
feel
mí tú no
whoever
me
you
das
want.
palabra por lo que
You can feel
sientes.
the devil, but you're not going to
A
give
mí
me
tú
a
me
word
das
according to
palabra
what you
por
feel.
tu vida.
You are going to give me a word according to your life.
Busca la fe
You have to seek the
que
faith.
va a mover las montañas.
The faith
Busca
that's
la
gonna
fe
move
que
the
te va a
mountains.
sacudir
The
tus
faith that
hijos.
is gonna shake
Busca
your
la
children.
fe
Look for the
que va a
faith
sacudir lo que es tuyo.
That is going to shake what is yours.
La cosa está difícil.
You know,
No
things are
tengas
difficult.
miedo.
Don't be afraid.
Dios tiene para ti.
God has
Fallaste,
for you. You
levántate.
failed, get back
Cometiste
up.
errores,
You made
arréglalo.
mistakes, fix
Pero
them.
no te detengas.
But don't stop.
Ten fe de que todo va a cambiar.
Have faith that everything is going to change.
Ten fe de que todo va a mejorar.
Have faith that everything is going to get better.
Sé persistente.
Be persistent.
Cuando tú conoces,
When you know,
nadie te cambia.
nobody changes.
Le ofrecieron villas y castillas
They
y
offered her
castillos el viernes
many things on Friday
a la nieta.
to my granddaughter, Luna.
Y ella termina diciendo,
And she ended up replying and saying,
me voy con mi abuela.
I am leaving with my grandmother.
No, que te vamos a comprar,
No,
que
we're
te vamos a
gonna buy
llevar,
you, we're
que
gonna
mira, te
take
arreglé
you-
esto.
Take you this place. Look, I fixed this for you.
Me voy con mi abuela.
I'm leaving with my grandma.
Ayer yo le decía, mira, te vamos a
Yesterday,
llevar para allá,
I was
¿estás
saying,
lista?
look, we're gonna
Te vamos a
take you
llevar
over to
donde
your house.
está
Are you ready?
Leilani.
We're going to take you where Leilani is.
No yet.
Not yet.
Ahora, ¿cómo es posible
Now, how is it
que la
possible
insistencia de un niño
that the insistence of a child
convence a adultos?
will convince adults?
No dice la palabra que seamos como niños
Doesn't the word
para
say that we should
convencer
be
a
like
Dios.
children so that we could convince
Atrévete a creerle
God? You
a
gotta
Dios.
dare to believe God.
Atrévete a creerle al Señor.
Dare to believe the Lord.
Tienes miedo que te hagan daño.
You're scared that they're going to hurt you.
Y el que tiene miedo, el que tiene problema del daño eres tú con tanto miedo.
And the one that has the problem of that hurt is you with all of that fear that you
Hay
have.
gente que tiene tanto miedo que,
There's people that are
que
so
no
afraid
pueden cambiar el ciclo.
That they can't change the
No
cycle.
pueden cambiar una temporada.
They can't change
No
the
pueden
season.
cambiar un momento.
They can't
No
change
pueden
the moment.
entretenerse en
They
algo
cannot
porque
be
se
entertained
asustan.
in something because they get scared.
El miedo
The fear
está destruyendo
is destroying
una iglesia.
a church.
El miedo.
The fear.
La gente- ¿Sabe por qué la gente busca tanta oración?
Do you know why the people seek for so much prayer?
Porque no tienen fe.
Because they don't have faith.
¿A quién Elías le pidió oración?
Who did Elijah ask for prayer from?
¿A quién?
And who?
Hay gente orgullosa.
There's people that are prideful.
Que no es que no buscan fe, que es
That
que
it's
quieren
not that
hacerse
they
como que
don't
nunca
seek for
tienen
faith.
problema y todo el
It's
mundo
that
lo
they
sabe
act
y ellos se creen que,
like
que nadie
they
lo
never
sabe.
have problems. Everybody knows about their problems, but they act like nobody knows them.
¿Dónde fue David?
But where did David go?
¿Dónde quién fue David?
Where did David go to?
Hermanito, ora por mí, por la mano.
Oh, brother, pray for me. Please lay hands on me.
No.
No.
Voy a decir algo.
I'm going to tell you something.
No esconda tu
Don't
rostro.
hide
Mira
your
la,
face from me.
mira la claridad.
Look how clear.
No esconda tu rostro de mi pecado.
Don't hide your face
Porque
from my sin.
el problema mío no es mi pecado.
Because my sin is not my
Es
problem.
que yo estoy clamando a ti.
It's that I'm pleading out to you.
La gente se acusa.
The people accuse themselves.
Y si no te acusa, te acusan.
And if you don't accuse yourself, you're accused.
Cuando yo voy a hacer algo,
When I'm going to do something,
es junta ni junta.
what council board?
O yo voy donde Dios.
No, I go to God.
¿Me lanzo a esto o no?
Do I launch myself to do this
Sí.
or not? Yes.
Viene la junta y mira que
The council board
fuera.
comes and says, oh, look, it's that.
Si
Ow.
Dios te manda,
If God is telling you to,
¿quién te puede parar?
who can stop you?
Si Dios te dijo algo,
If God said something to you,
¿por qué tú no lo quieres creer?
why don't you want to believe it?
Si Dios te dijo que tú lo ibas a lograr,
If God told you
¿por
that you were going to accomplish it,
qué
why?
no quieres creer?
Why don't you
La
wanna believe?
fe de aquel hombre impactó a
The
Dios
faith of that man impacted
sin
God
hablar en lengua,
without speaking in tongues,
sin darle una ofrenda para pastar.
without giving an offering to do a pact,
Sin ayunar,
without fasting,
conocimiento.
knowledge.
Mire esto lo que le dijo.
Look at this, what he said.
Yo soy
I am
un hombre
a man
de autoridad.
of authority.
¿Sabe lo que le quiso
Do
decir?
you know what he meant to say?
Lo mío
here?
no es guasimilla.
What I'm doing is not something that is a joke.
Envía tu palabra
Send your word
que va a llegar.
because it's going to make it there.
Va a llegar
It's going to make it
la
there.
fe.
The faith,
El que persevera.
the one that perseveres.
¿Cuánto tú llevabas practicando
How long
tranquilito allá atrás?
How long did you calmly
Ya está.
practice back there for?
Muchacho, ni me acuerdo.
I don't even remember how long.
¿Ah?
Va un rato.
Más de 2 años, yo creo.
More than 2 years, I think.
Y cuidado sin más.
And maybe even more.
Pero mira dónde está hoy.
But look where he is at today.
Calladito.
He was very
Yo quiero
quiet.
llegar a tocar piano.
I want to make it to be able to play
Yo
the
tengo que
piano.
pagar un precio.
I know that I have to pay a price.
Practicar,
Practice,
perseverar
persevere,
y ser fiel a la
and
obra.
I have to be faithful to the ministry.
¿Sí o no?
Yes or no?
No, a mí, cuando yo los vi, yo ni lo sabía.
When I saw them, I didn't even know about it.
Yo estoy allá
I was back there.
y debut hoy.
And I said, oh, there's a debut today.
¿Sabes qué es lo que pasa?
Do you know what happens?
Que tú enseñas
That you show
lo que tú quieres alcanzar
what you want to reach
con tus acciones.
with your actions.
No por momento.
Not by moments.
No por momento.
Not by moments.
No me vengas aquí a comerte el altar o a orar
Don't
por la
come here and
gente.
eat the altar or pray
Y
for the people.
y en tus problemas te vuelves una
But in your
porquería.
problems, you just turn into nothing.
Eso no trabaja así.
That doesn't work that way.
¿Tú sabes cómo trabaja esto?
Do you know how
Que
this
aunque yo
works?
te regañe
That even if I
o
scold
yo te
you,
grite por algo
even if I
o te
scream
diga,
at you
Luis,
because
eso
of
no es
something,
así.
or I say, Luis, that's not how it's done.
No seas un chango.
Don't be childish.
Si quieres ser un buen
If
sonidista,
you want to be
vas a
a good
aprender.
sound man, you're going to learn.
¿Y sabes cómo aprendes?
You know how
Cuando
you
se
learn?
te corrige.
When you are corrected.
¿Sabes cómo tú cambias?
You know how
Cuando
you
se te
change?
corrige.
When you are corrected.
La gente que no acepta
The
corrección
people that do not accept
no
the correction,
van a
they
crecer.
are not going to grow.
Vamos a terminar. Vamos a terminar.
Let's finish.
Uy. ¿Sabes cómo tú agarras a la gente?
Do you know how you grab the people
Cuando quieren tener fe.
when they want to have faith?
Mira, yo
Look, I still
estoy impactado todavía.
I'm still impacted
Que yo haya recibido
for me to have received
de IRS.
from IRS.
Yo no soy de los que mienten.
Oh, and I'm not one of those
No,
that
no.
lies. Mm-mm.
Ni cojo sobrinos, ni tíos
I don't
prestados
take
para
any
nada.
nephews or uncles or anything
Nah.
lended to file.
Ni el hijo de aquel, ni la
I
hija de
don't take
aquel. No.
anybody's son or daughter to file.
Yo pongo los 2 míos que
I
tenía.
I used to put my 2 sons.
That's it.
That's all.
¿Cómo es posible que yo ahora solo con Eda coja más?
But how is it possible that by myself with Eda now, I get a tax refund?
Que cuando reclamaba hasta el perro.
Then when I used to claim even the dog.
¿Cómo es posible?
How is it possible?
¿Cómo es posible?
How is it possible?
¿Sabe lo que tuve que
Do you
entender?
know what I had to understand?
¿Sabe que lo que tuve que
Do you know what I
entender?
had to understand?
Que mi finanza
That my
no está
finances
en la tierra,
are not on earth.
está en el cielo.
They're in heaven.
Y yo de ahí cayeron bien
And I said, it fell in a good
porque me
moment
sobra más porque son menos los gastos ya en la
because now
casa.
I have more left over. Now there's less expenses in the house
Sí, porque yo no mantengo a mis hijos.
because I don't maintain my sons.
Si el nene se te fue de la casa y se
If your
casó,
son left your house and got married,
que se mantengan ellos.
now they have to maintain themselves.
Eso de estar dándole ahí tome y tome y tome.
Of giving to them here, you could have and have.
No es que lo tengo que, no, tú
Oh
no lo
no, I
estás
have to
ayudando.
help him. No, you're not helping
Tú
him.
le estás diciendo,
You are saying to him,
sé incompetente que
be
yo te ayudo a hacerlo.
incompetent because I will help you to be that.
Mantente incompleto que yo te ayudo.
Remain incomplete, I will help you.
Si toma decisiones
He makes
que
decisions.
afrente las
Now he has to
consecuencias.
face the consequences.
Quiso ser hombre,
He wanted to be a
compórtate
man.
como
Now
hombre.
behave as a man.
Quisiste ser mujer,
You wanted to be a
compórtate
woman.
como una
Now
mujer.
behave as a woman.
En una necesidad,
In a necessity.
yes, los ayudamos,
We
seguro
will
que
help
sí.
them, of course.
En una
In a necessity.
necesidad.
Necessity.
No tengo para comer, bota el
I don't
celular.
have enough to be able to eat. Well, throw away your cell phone.
Me van a quitar no tengo para y un
I
carro
don't have
nuevo.
enough for my rent.
Cómprate un
But
usado.
you have a new car? No, go buy a used car.
La fe,
The faith.
no confunda.
Don't confuse it.
Pastor, es que es mi hijo,
Oh,
es mi
pastor,
hija.
it's my son or my daughter.
Nosotros somos por
We
nuestros
are
nietos
with our grandchildren
al 100.
at 100%.
A veces le digo a Eda,
I sometimes say to Eda,
y tú vas a seguir comprando cosas.
and you're going to continue to buy things?
Pero eso lo hace ella.
But that's what she does.
Pero cuando vamos a salir,
But when we're going to go out,
o cuando estoy en duda nada más,
or when I only have a doubt,
me voy a esclavizar yo por mis nietos.
do you think that I'm going to put myself in slavery for my
Eso no es
grandchildren?
fe.
Oh, that's not faith.
No, pastor.
Oh no,
Para que ellos
pastor.
salgan.
It's so that my son could
Yo
go
le he dicho
out.
a ella,
I'll
tú
stay with the
te
grandchildren.
quedas con ellos, mi
I've
amor.
said it to her. You can stay with
yo
them.
busco un par de pesos,
I'll
me
just
monto en el
get a
carro
couple
y te
of
quedas en casa con los
dollars.
nenes.
I'll go and get in my car and you can stay home with the kids.
Negativo.
Negative.
No lo pueden traer.
You can't bring the grandchildren over.
No sé, pero
You're
hay
gonna go out?
hay
I don't know
vientos
if
y
I'm going out, but I don't know.
un viento de esto puede ser
There's
recio
a-
y nos
you know,
vamos.
it's-
Nah.
There's a wind coming around and it could be a strong wind and we might go out, so nah.
¿Qué te quiero decir para irnos
What
entonces?
am I trying to say so that we could leave?
Que no te vaya a pasar
For it not to happen
como a
to you,
mucha gente,
like it has happened
que
to
te
many people,
juntas
that you get
con
together
aquellos que no quieren cambiar,
with those that don't want to change,
con aquellos que no quieren
with
progresar.
those that don't want to progress.
¿Y sabe cuál es el problema
And
de,
you know what the
de
problem
esta
of this,
situación?
of this situation
Te
is?
la voy a leer con algo aquí
I'm going to read it
tremendo.
with something that I have here.
Dios es tan grande
God is so great
que cada segundo
that every second
que yo paso,
that I go through,
lo único que estoy tratando de entender
the only thing that I'm trying to understand
es algo en Dios.
is something in God.
Mira a alguien y dile, ¿te acuerdas que yo dije que la
Look
vida
at
te va a
somebody and
facturar?
say, you know that I said that life is going to pass you the bill.
Mira a alguien y dile,
Well, look at somebody and
la
say,
vida te va a dar 10
life is going to give you 10
o te va a dar 0.
or it's going to give you a 0
En el promedio, en el promedio.
in the average, in the average.
Unos estudiantes de derecho,
Some law students,
óyete esto,
listen to this,
tenían que coger un examen,
they had to take a test,
como todo.
like everything.
Los que quieren estudiar y fajarse,
Those that want to study and work
tienen
hard,
que sacudirse de los que no les gusta
you
estudiar.
gotta shake
Pero
it off from
sacudido,
those that don't like to
sacudido.
study. You gotta shake
El que
it
no
off.
quiere estudiar, tú allá y yo acá, papi,
Whoever
porque
doesn't want to study, you have to stay over there, and I'm gonna stay over here, man, because
se ensuciaron las manos,
they got their hands dirty.
de grasa,
with grease,
como si hubieran estado mecaneando
like
con
if
el
they
carro.
were working in a mechanic in a car.
Y llegan donde el profesor y
And
le
they
dicen,
arrived to the professor and they
tuvimos un
said,
problema,
we had a problem.
pequeño problema.
We had a little
Se nos
problem.
rompió el carro.
Our car broke
Lo
down.
tuvimos que arreglar.
We had to fix it.
Por eso no pudimos llegar el día del examen.
That's why we weren't able to arrive the day of the test.
El maestro le dijo,
And the teacher said,
no hay problema.
there's no problem.
Vengan mañana
Come tomorrow
y le vamos a dar el examen.
and we're going to give you the test.
Entiendo, cosas pasan.
I understand things
Ve que
happen.
estábamos en una boda. Acuérdense, estábamos en una boda.
They said it was that we were in a wedding.
El carro se nos rompe
The car broke down.
y por eso no pudimos llegar
And that's why we weren't able to arrive
a tomar el examen.
to take the test.
El profesor le dijo, no hay problema.
And the professor said, no problem.
Al otro día llegaron.
The next day they arrived.
Los puso a los
He
tres
placed all three of them
en diferentes lugares
in different places.
y le dio el examen
And he gave them the test
con 5 preguntas.
with 5 questions.
Le dijo, si todos
He said, if everyone
me sacan el mismo puntuaje,
gets the same punctuation or the same grade,
pasan el examen.
you're going to pass the test.
Todos tienen que sacar el mismo
You
puntuaje.
all have to get the same grade.
Cuando ellos abren el papel del examen,
When they opened up the paper for the test,
la primera pregunta,
the first question,
¿quiénes se casaron?
who were the ones that got married?
La segunda pregunta,
The second question,
¿a qué hora se dañó el carro?
at what time was it that the car broke down?
Tercera pregunta,
Third question,
¿en dónde
where
fue que se les dañó el carro?
was it that the car broke down?
Cuarta pregunta,
Fourth question,
¿cuál era la marca del vehículo?
what was the brand of the vehicle?
Quinta pregunta,
Fifth question,
¿qué fue lo que se le dañó al carro?
what was it that broke in the car?
La moraleja,
The moral of the story,
hagas lo que hagas,
no matter what you do,
jamás, agárrate ahora, pretendas engañar a alguien
don't ever pretend to deceive someone
que es más viejo que tú,
that is older than you,
que ha leído más que tú,
that has read more than you,
que ha viajado más que tú
that has traveled more than you,
y ha triunfado más que
and
tú.
has been more triumphant than you.